welcome back to Emotional Mojo. This is amazing. You guys, our next guest, kicked out of the house when she was 15, barely managed to finish high school, yet at the age of 38, she retired on her way to becoming a multi-millionaire. Can you believe this? How did she do it? Well, she's joining us now. She is the author of the book, Poverty Sucks.
Plain
Great
and simple.
title. Please welcome Aimee Elizabeth. Hi.
Hi.
What a great story. I mean, that's just amazing. So as a teen, you found yourself jobless, homeless, hungry, hopeless. I mean, how did this situation guide you to where you are now?
Well, starvation is the mother of motivation, I have found.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it makes sense.
after you're poor for a few years, you decide being poor is not fun.
Yeah.
It's not desirable in any way, so you find a way out of it.
And you did find a way. You had an idea that would change your life. Tell us about money in the mail. What is that?
When I was 19 years old, I had quit my last job, and I had some money in the bank I'd managed to save up, and I was taking basically an unpaid vacation from work, and I was laying in the grass thinking, wouldn't it be so great if I could get money in the mail and never have to work for it again?
What do we all like? Did you find the solution?
I did, and my brain started watching for opportunities. Everywhere I went, I watched for opportunities, and I took a part-time job modeling doing fashion shows in lounges, and it was a real simple business. I thought I could do this myself, and I did. And
what do you mean, like you coordinated fashion shows?
Yeah, we were lounge entertainment basically for happy hour before the band started. So we increased happy hour sales, and it was not only a fun business, but it was very simple. And like I said I could do this too, and I did. I did it for 9 years. And it was a lot of fun, and I made a lot of money, and I also had a manager who could run it for me. So months at a time, I would just take off and do nothing.
So it sounds like you created a business model to bring money in.
Right. It's basically business automation, where the business works for you, you don't work for it. You replace every position with somebody else, including yourself. So that you can just stay home and count those checks as they come in the mail.
You get the idea, put it into place, and then hire people to run it once now you've put it into place.
Exactly.
So you've got this book, Poverty Sucks. You decided to write about it, and you share what you call the rule of 5. Can you tell us a little bit about that, what that is?
Yeah, if you're going to start your own business, I have 5 criteria that if your business model doesn't fit, run for the hills, because you might as well just burn your money or flush it down the toilet.
And you say never have a partner?
Yeah, I say never have a partner because 9 times out of 10, it's somebody with no money, no talent, but they always have their hand out at payday, and often they actively harm the business.
Okay, no retail space. Never have a retail space.
Yeah, I don't believe that's just overhead. You're going to need to spend likely at least $10,000 a month on retail space.
Especially nowadays, you can do everything online.
Yeah, exactly. Run it out of your home, off your laptop and your kitchen table. But why spend 10 grand a month or more, especially in the beginning when you don't know how fast or how slow your business might grow?
That's true. That's why websites like Etsy do so well, because people they have a skill, they can make something, so they can open an online virtual store and sell out of their homes until it does well enough to do it on their own, right?
Right, exactly. And if you don't need to, I say never get retail space unless it's an absolute necessity, because why throw away 120 grand a year just for a storefront?
And what about confidence? You say never lack confidence in yourself.
Yes, that's extremely important because anything you don't think you can do, you can sub out that work to somebody else. The lack of confidence often leads to the mistake of getting a partner. So, and we know why you don't want to do that. So.
Okay. You want to only do a business that produces residual income.
Yes, you want to be the insurance salesman, not the used car salesman. An insurance salesman goes to your house, does an appointment for an hour, sells you 5 different policies, and he makes commissions on you for years, sometimes decades to come, off of a 1-hour appointment. He's making money for decades. Whereas a used car salesman, he knows he's never going to see you again. He has to work for every penny he makes.
Right there in the moment.
It's a way of thinking. I mean, it's definitely the way you put these things.
Least amount of effort for most amount of money. I actually joke that I'm not actually ambitious, I'm lazy. So
here she is on television.
I had to create this big pile of money to support my lazy lifestyle.
Wow. And then finally you say, only do a business that allows you to hire someone else who can duplicate your work.
Yes, that's the business automation I was discussing earlier, where you replace yourself in every aspect of the business and turn it over to a manager, And then that way you can maybe start another business, or you can just decide to retire.
And I had someone tell me once, always hire people that are smarter than you and better than you at doing whatever it is that you're
But you have to be
Absolutely.
secure enough to
Right.
be comfortable
You do have
doing
to, and that does.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of security and confidence to say, you know
Right.
what,
That ties right in with the confidence.
handing
again.
this over.
I love this, guys. Check out her book. It's called Poverty Sucks, and it's available online. I think it could be a game changer, that's for sure.
I agree. Thank you.